Listen, I don't know if I'm just stupid, but it has been like years, and to this day, I still do not know how old Danielle Cohn is.
As you can tell, there was a significant age gap between these men and her, and she is still a minor and is dating someone who is over the age of 18.
Danielle Cohn has been manipulated by her mom for so long. People are now concerned that she might have gone too far this time. Luvs. For years, Danielle Cohn's mom has been making her lie about her age just so she could date older guys for clout. And if that wasn't enough, she has also allegedly been secretly uploading inappropriate content of Danielle to adult sites just so she could make money. Oh, and did I mention that she also wanted to turn Danielle into the next Kim Kardashian by leaking an adult tape of Danielle? Luvs, grab onto your seats as I spill the tea on one of the worst mothers on the internet, willing to put her not of age daughter on OF just for money. Now let's take a trip down memory lane just to a few years ago, back to a simpler time. A time before TikTok. I know, it's hard to imagine now, but TikTok isn't that old. A couple of years ago, it was called Musical.ly. Now compared to TikTok now, Musical.ly wasn't that big, but almost all the big YouTubers you know gained followers over there. Luvs, people didn't use Musical.ly to easily go viral like you can today, but there were a few exceptions, and one of them was none other than Danielle Cohn. Danielle had a huge following on that app, and that basically just skyrocketed her into stardom. Danielle blew up so much, gaining over 10 million followers when she was just 13. Y'all, at the time, Danielle was blowing up so fast that her mom Jen had to quit her job just to become Danielle's full-time manager and cash in on all the endorsement deals she was getting. According to Danielle, when she first started making videos, she wasn't that into it and thought it was kind of dumb. But she kept at it, and soon Jen was shocked that her daughter was making a lot more money in a day than she did working 2 jobs for an entire week. By March 2017, Jen saw that it was increasingly overwhelming managing Danielle because she was growing so fast, so she decided to move her entire family to LA to focus on Danielle's newfound career and taking it to the next level. Now, after her mom started managing her and they moved to LA, Danielle's content slowly started shifting from the lip-syncing videos she was known for, and they sort of evolved to more mature stuff. Danielle would wear more outfits suited to much older people, and this started making people feel a bit weirded out. And it only got worse with each passing day until it got to the point where people were even creating fake Instagram accounts just so that they could bash Danielle about the way she was dressing and the content she was putting out. After that, things just went south, and Danielle quickly became the internet's most hated 13-year-old. Y'all, with all this hate, Danielle only grew bigger. The more people hated her for dancing and dressing inappropriately, the more content she made and the more followers grew. Many people were questioning where her parents were and why they were letting her post such content. Well, Jen came out and addressed her daughter's haters, and according to her, she didn't see what the big deal was. In a BuzzFeed article from 2018, she's quoted saying, "Besides doing Musical.ly videos in her room, she doesn't wear her outfits in public all the time. She has good grades, we don't go out much, we go to the movies, she's a very innocent girl."
Anywhere. Like, you could go to the beach, you could go to the water park, and there's gonna be a person who thinks like that. You know, that's watching people.
Look,
So how is it any different from a kid wearing a bikini
What's on
online
the fan
to a kid
site?
wearing a bikini at the water park? You don't know who's around you.
It's true.
You know, you just have
It's
to
scary.
It is, but you have to be safe with your children out in public. If she's at the house and she wants to wear a bikini in her backyard and take a picture, she's at the house. There's nobody here. And she might post it to the internet, but those men or those women, because women are too, they can't be next to her. They can't touch her. They can't see her, you know?
How does that make you feel as a mom and like watching your daughter online? How do you protect her? How does that make you feel?
Look, someone said, I'm a bus. I'm getting my nut to you, LOL.
Luvs. According to her mom, there was no issue with Danielle posting inappropriate pictures as long as she was doing it inside the house, and she only wore those inappropriate clothes when she was at home, so there was no need for people to overreact. Now, we all know the creeps that are online and how they use social media to do disgusting things, but it seems like Jen didn't care about all these things. Now, parents are supposed to give their kids needs guidance. And for Danielle, her mother was okay with her posting inappropriate content at 13. So she too slowly started thinking that people were hating on her because, according to what her mom had told her, she was not doing anything wrong. And that soon became Danielle's way of thinking, because she was gaining a massive following faster than them. I feel I am targeted the most because of being so young, growing my following within a year, and having support from my family who allow me to live my dream, Danielle said. It could be because a lot of my clothes are very revealing, even though I don't find it that bad. I think I'm targeted the most due to the fact that I grew really fast on Musical.ly, and a lot of people are jealous of that.
You go to the beach and you see a bikini on a person, so why does it matter if I post in a bikini? And like, everyone's like, oh, it's because you're this age, that age. I don't really think age matters. You go to the freaking pool or the beach and you're gonna see girls in bikinis. Why are people acting like it's some huge thing that's going on? It's really not. Like, I see other girls posting in bikinis, other girls posting pictures with their freaking boobs out. I see girls on TikTok literally twerking in bikinis, and no one says shit, but people say it to me. Makes no sense.
Luvs. This only caused more uproar against Danielle and her mom. Things got so bad that Instagram had to shut down a lot of the accounts posting hateful comments about Danielle, and they even issued a statement saying that they don't tolerate the hate that she was getting on their platform. And remember guys, all of this was happening when she was 13, or so she made us believe. Now we all know that Danielle Cohn's age is one of the most confusing things on the internet. I mean, nobody has ever known her real age because what she was saying was not adding up. I mean, even if you search her up on Google, no age is listed. Remember the BuzzFeed article I showed you guys earlier? Well, it was published on February 8th, 2018, after they spoke to Danielle and her mom, and they were told that she was 13. Fast forward to 13 months later, they were doing another article on her, and she was now 15. The girl had somehow gained 2 years in just 1 year. And it wasn't just that. On numerous occasions, Danielle and her mom were doing live streams, and they would slip up and confuse Danielle's age. Now, this became such a big deal that Danielle has had to come out multiple times to tell people that she was 15. She even did a video titled 21 Truths About Me. And in the video, she said that she was providing proof that she was actually 15. Now you would assume that she would pull up a birth certificate or a photo of the day she was born or something. Luvs. This girl pulled out her belly button piercing as proof that she was 15. According to her, it was a well-known fact that you can't have a belly button piercing when you are younger than 13. And she got hers pierced 2 years before, and so that proved she was 15.
When did I get my belly button pierced? 13. I wanted to do this as a truth because I know there's been a lot of rumors going on. So me and Jess were like, this is the first one we're gonna do. Anyways, I have my belly button pierced. I'm gonna give you guys a little model of it. Very cute, very, diamondy. Woohoo! I have my belly button pierced. There's a big rule that you cannot have your belly button pierced unless you are over the age of 13. When I turned 13, you know I had to get that done. I was freaking ready. I was so ready to get it done. Who was there with me? This girl right here. My mom was actually filming me on a live stream when I got it done. If you're an OG Musical.ly fan, you know about those live stream days. And I recorded my mom signing the paper showing my birth certificate. That's the truth. I got my belly button pierced when I was 13. That was 2 years ago. I am now 15. I've had my belly button pierced for 2 years now.
Excuse me? What kind of explanation is that? That has to be the worst way to provide proof if you could even call it that. And if we are being technical here, anyone under the age of 18 can get a piercing as long as their parents consent and it's done in front of them. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to see that her mom was low-key helping her come up with that explanation. Her mom had already proven she was willing to do anything to make Danielle appear older. Now, posting inappropriate videos, pictures, and age drama can only give you clout for so long. However, relationship content is one that will give you endless videos and content ideas, so that's what Danielle did. She got herself a new boo. Luvs, it seems like Danielle has hit the content jackpot whenever she posted having a new boyfriend or going out on dates or even breaking up. Y'all, Danielle loved creating relationship content that got her a lot of views. And I don't think there is any type of video about having a boyfriend that she's never made. Now, it's one thing about having a boyfriend when you are allegedly 15, but it's an entirely different thing when said boyfriend is much older. We're talking closer to 18. For an adult, that 3-year age gap is okay, but for a young person, y'all, it's just creepy. And it was like her thing. All of her boyfriends were super older than she was, and her mom loved and encouraged it. One of Danielle's most infamous relationships was with Mikey Tua. Mikey was 17 going on 18 for a significant part while he was dating Danielle. Mikey was an influencer, not quite as big as Danielle, but he fit the part, and Danielle used him for content to an insane level. The two even did a video where Danielle wore adult Halloween costumes and modeled them for her boyfriend. That video was quickly taken down, but not before people reacted to it and were left in shock with the level of inappropriateness that Danielle was displaying.
So we're looking at a teenage vlogging sensation, Danielle Cohn. Now, she's made some great videos, so I'm actually amazed that you haven't seen them because they seem right down your street. 24 hours handcuffed to my boyfriend. Bad idea. The reason why she's been handcuffed to him is probably because he's actually like 24.
Let me just point out, Alex, scroll up. More subs than you, my friend. 815. How many are you on?
700,000, so.
Awkward. She's done something, right?
Yeah, more people would rather watch a 14-year-old get undressed than watch my content. I don't know how I feel about that. I saw this appear, and it is very weird. It's called Boyfriend Reacts to Sexy Adult Costume.
Of course it is.
Now, when I did originally watch this, I didn't realise she was 14. But this video has 3.4 million views.
Fuck off.
Doesn't that worry you? Because number one, 3.4 million people clicking on this, and if they know that she's 14 as well.
And they didn't stop there. Danielle and Mikey posted a series of videos where they got married as a prank and even announced that they were expecting a baby together. Danielle even tweeted a due date for her pregnancy at one point. She then uploaded a picture of Mikey kissing her belly to Instagram. All of these stunts had been enough for Dustin Cohn, Danielle's father, who shocked the world when he came out and revealed that Danielle wasn't 15. Get this, 13. What? In a now deleted Facebook post, yes, some people still use Facebook for some reason, Dustin said, "I have decided to set things straight about my daughter, Danielle Cohn. For years, I have done the diplomatic thing while dealing with my daughter being online in a way I didn't approve of and trying to handle it out of social media because I figured this system would work and keep my daughter safe. We found Pinterest boards with her photos and I told her mom I was worried about pedophiles. The pictures have now gotten worse and worse and I am finally saying something on social media because people need to be held accountable." Now, the pregnancy stuff and Danielle's real age freaked out Mikey's parents, who took away his social media and demanded they end the relationship. His mom took over his Instagram and released a lengthy statement saying, "After some sensitive information was brought to my attention about Danielle, we are no longer supporting Mikey and Danielle's relationship. Because Mikey is still a young person, we have taken away his social media. He will be able to get it back when we have worked through some legal stuff. Thank you." Mikey's dad also posted a similar statement and told the world that they came to learn that Danielle wasn't 15. For a while after that, Danielle was still insisting that she and Mikey were still together.
But to clear up all the rumors, because I've been seeing comments literally nonstop every day, "You and Mikey still together. Where's Mikey? Why don't you guys hang out anymore? I haven't seen any videos with you guys. I see once like every 2 months." And I know it's hard. So to clear everything up, me and Mikey are still together. We are still dating. We are still together. But there is a lot of things going on that needed to be talked to you guys about because I don't want to sit here and lie and tell you guys that everything is okay and it's not okay. First of all, you don't have to be together every day to be in a relationship with someone. You know, we have our own lives. We have our own lives besides being together. That still doesn't change how much we both love each other and love you guys and want to make content for you guys and all of that. But Mikey is going through something right now that I physically can't talk about. Just really can't say because it's not really my business, it's not really anyone else's business but himself. I still talk to him on a daily, still talk to him every day on the phone. They'll tell each other we love them, we love each other, like we're perfectly fine. It's his own life and he's making some decisions right now.
Now after that, Mikey and Danielle's forced breakup just turned messy. Danielle, under the management of her mom, remember, made videos saying that Mikey's parents were mistreating him and Mikey's mom said she had seen Danielle's birth certificate. People even found Jen's alleged YouTube channel from 2012 and in the caption of one of the videos with Danielle, she wrote, "My little 6-year-old daughter singing karaoke," meaning that there is no way that in 2019, Danielle would be 15. On top of that, Danielle's dad even came out with a birth certificate showing Danielle was born in 2006.
Everybody's been asking about the birth certificate, so here it is. Obviously, she is 14, just turned 14 on March 7th, she was born on 2006. Here's the proof. Multiple people have shown this birth certificate. My mom had multiple members of her family calling her constantly, screaming at her, leaving crazy messages over the fact that she told the truth. Once again, this is the true birth certificate. I will show it again as many times as we need. This is to prove that this is what's going to happen from now on. We're going to tell the truth.
Dustin went on further to speak about how Jen prevents him from seeing Danielle and how he has tried to stop her multiple times from setting up Danielle with older boys. I have asked Jen to not allow her around boys that age, and she says it's Danielle's decision, even though I have sources telling me she is pushed towards the older boys and people for likes and followers. This made people question Danielle's past and her relationships when she dated Sebastian, who was 16 at the time, making Danielle just 11.
Watch this.
Found baby photos of Danielle from her grandmother's Flickr account, which is now deleted. This particular photo of Jennifer caught the public's attention. People noticed a date on Jennifer's wristband, 3706. Other photos on the Flickr account were named 37-2006. 37 is March 7th, which is Danielle's birthday. The only difference is the year, 2006 instead of 2004.
This girl is 14. She is not 16. Change this.
That was simply shocking. Now in a retaliation, Danielle posted a couple of statements aimed at her father, saying, "There is so much damage you have caused that I will never be able to forgive you. Like going to social media instead of personally reaching out to me. You laid out lies and spoke about me as an enemy would. But the fact is that you have lied about it all. You keep telling people she forces me to do this and that. She does not force me to do anything, and I do not want to do myself. I have a mind of my own. I have set goals in my life, and all I am doing is attaining them, and because you are not a part of it, you want to sit here on social media and bash my mom? Time for you to go to rehab. You are completely delusional."
We go up to give her medical information. So this is where it begins. They ask her age.
Yeah. Okay. And the answer?
And the answer was
13.
She was 13.
I remember it saying it on the break.
Yes.
So she said she was 12 or 13.
Well, no, that's what her mom had told. The mom had
told the doctors that.
Yeah, the mom had told the doctors basically that she was born in 2004.
And you overheard this?
I was right there. I was
and also it printed out like
on her
bracelet.
Correct.
Okay.
Everything. So this is where the manipulation started.
Now, that's a bold and powerful statement, but as it turns out, she copied the entire thing. Danielle got exposed by Spillsesh, who tweeted saying, Danielle got caught plagiarizing her response to her dad's Facebook message where he exposed her for being 13. The entire Insta story was copy and pasted from an @TheOdyssey article. Now, after this, many people were of the opinion that her mom was actually behind that statement, and it wouldn't be a shocker. I mean, her mom basically controls every aspect of her life. I think she even tells her when to break up a relationship just for views. I mean, let's take her recent relationships as an example. She announced her boyfriend in July of last year, they got engaged last year, and then the entire thing blew up. And just when her videos with her new boyfriend started losing momentum, she breaks up with him. And now she's making post-breakup content.
Hi guys, so I wanted to come on here and talk about something real quick before it gets a little too out of hand. So I had posted a video and I was clearly really upset in it, and it caused a lot of comments, and I ended up responding back to one, and I had mentioned that yes, I ended it, whatever. And the thing is that from the beginning, me and Brandon have been very public about our relationship and our engagement and everything like that, and even pushing back our wedding date because it was a little too much in just a short amount of time, that we ended up pushing it back for our relationship and to better our relationship. And with doing that, obviously that's a lot on a couple to have to go through pushing your wedding back and deciding that. It was a lot on us, and it definitely caused us some issues clearly that we're going through currently. And the reason that I involve you guys is because I know that I'm gonna get a lot of questions about it, and me as somebody who's trying to cope with something myself, I don't always want to go and respond to the comments, and I don't want to deal with them. And I know I set myself up for it being on social media, but just kind of to understand where I'm coming from.
This is a cycle we've seen multiple times, and her mom is usually behind them. Mikey even once exposed Jen for basically wanting Danielle to make adult tapes so she could leak it. There have also been multiple rumors that Jen allegedly created accounts on adult websites and has uploaded pics of Danielle. As a result, there have been reports to CPS that have been called to their house multiple times. Because of this nowadays, comments on Danielle's posts are full of people concerned about her welfare and safety. I would love to see her take a huge long break from dating just to relax and enjoy enjoy life, get in touch with Jesus, and all that good stuff. I'm sorry it didn't work. I think you should take a break from guys. You ended up getting with the ones who aren't good with you. Anyways, what do y'all think about Danielle Cohn? Don't forget to check out my previous videos to ensure you're up to date with all the latest tea. Till next time, bye loves!